Trevor Lawrence, you can't get it in the end zone to save your life. To save your life this game. Come on. The defense played perfectly. As good as you could play the Chiefs. They got Patrick Mahomes, and he wasn't out there getting 500 yards. He didn't get 500 yards. Patrick Mahomes. He got 305. First half, they kept them tight. They kept it tight-lipped. Second half, Isaiah, I'm gonna butcher his name, Pacquiao. I'll just say number 10, Isaiah, the good. That boy was out there running like a beast. He was out there running like a beast, popping right back up like nobody's hitting him every fucking play. Now come on, Jaguars. We had at least 3 passes that were in the end zone. In the back of the end zone that were all, we had one to Calvin Ridley, right? Back of the end zone. We had actually 2 to Calvin Ridley because he had one later on the 4th down to end our game. And he caught it, but he was out of bounds because the ball was too damn high. And it's in the back of the end zone. We had Zay Jones catch one. That was in the back of the end zone. Didn't count. Hell of a catch, though. And then we had Trevor miss Zay Jones for an easy one. He threw it like 35 feet above him. Like, come on, you the golden child. You have the hair, man. You Super Saiyan right now. Trevor Lawrence had 216 yards. And let's not just blame it on Trevor Lawrence. Travis Etienne, where the fuck were you? I know at the end of the game he was out because of he was cramping up. But 12 carries, 40 yards? 12 carries, 40 yards. Now, I know everybody's been saying as well, Calvin Ridley's about to explode this year because he didn't do really nothing this game. He really didn't do anything this game but catch balls that were out of bounds. He did get hurt at the end of the game, so hopefully speedy recovery. But we need him back 100%. We really do because they're saying we have one of the best offenses, but we're not showing nothing right now. The defense did their thing. Wow. The defense did their thing. Wow. Evan Ingram, too, before we go on the defense, Evan Ingram, he did his thing, too. 6 catches, 57 yards. 9.5 average, Evan Ingram. So, he did his thing. The rest of the offense, Christian Kirk. He had 11 catches, 110 yards. He did his thing. We can't say Christian Kirk didn't do his thing. Because he after that slow game in his first game against the Colts, he didn't really do anything. This game he put on, so we can't get mad at him. 10 yards a catch. It's crazy because the Chiefs really didn't do nothing in the first half, and we actually would have had the lead, but we let them score at the end of the first half. We can't do that. We gotta be better than that. We can't let them score at the end of the half. Even though we did go right back down this field, but we got only 3 points out of that. They had got 7. So we can't do that. They had a few players that had 3 catches. They had Tony have 5 catches. Kelsey had 4 catches. Nobody knew if Kelsey was going to play. He did play. He full assault, and he got back into the groove of things. He didn't go off. But 4 catches, 26 yards, and a touchdown, I'll take it. Patrick Mahomes, he didn't really go off. He really was held in check in the first half, and in the second half, he started doing his thing. But the defenses for both teams were phenomenal. Phenomenal defenses. Chris Jones. He killed it. He did his thing. He even there was even some plays where he couldn't even get a sack, but he affected the play so heavy. So heavy. The Jags allowed 4 sacks. Chiefs allowed 1. The penalties. This is what's crazy is that Juwan Taylor for the Chiefs, the right tackle, he was from the Jags. I know you guys know him. He's from the Jags. He was getting penalties left and right. The Chiefs had 12 penalties for 94 yards, and the Jags only had 2 for 10. And they still couldn't do nothing. We still couldn't do nothing. Nothing. Come on. The Chiefs lost 2 fumbles. Jags lost 1. The Jags are doing it on defense this year. I didn't think they'll be that good on defense, but they're actually showing up. And you can't hate on the Jags defense because, you know, the Jaguars didn't really do that much on this offseason to improve their defense, to put them over the top. So I didn't think they'll really be that good, but prove me wrong. They're actually doing good with all them boys back there. They got Devin Lloyd, Trayvon Walker, their first number 1 pick of last year. They got some boys. They got Campbell. He's the cornerback. That boy, they're talking about top 5 cornerbacks in the league. He's up there. They got Jenkins, you know. They got Allen on the line, but he also got hurt. Shoulder injury. Josh Allen's shoulder injury at the end of the game. And Kavion, what's his name? Kavion Chaseon or whatever. Get him out of Jacksonville, please. He cannot wrap up. He can't do, get him go. He gotta go. He gotta go. Come on. He gotta go. Mahomes threw a pick as well. Cisco, great diving backwards catch while it was covering. It's a long pass, man. He made it happen. He did his thing. The tell of the tape is the Jaguars just could not score in the red zone. They had so many chances to score in the red zone, and they just could not. They were left doing field goals all game. And field goals ain't going to beat the Chiefs. They just not. They're not going to beat the Chiefs. So that's a problem. They need to go back in the lab. They need to tighten up. Trevor Lawrence, you're getting all this praise. You gotta put it in the end zone. You gotta put it in the end zone, or is it plays? Because Peterson's not calling plays for the Jags this year. All right, Press Taylor is their offensive coordinator. So I mean, the Jags could have had this game. They could have won this game. They gave it away. And it's really that simple. This was the Jags game. They had the turnovers. They had the penalties on their side for the most part. They were in the red zone. They just couldn't put it in. They need to be able to put it in. So if I was Jags, I would go back, practice nothing but red zone. No, I wouldn't practice nothing but red zone. But they need to practice some red zone plays, get in the end zone. I know Tank Bigsby, he didn't really play much until the end when Travis Etienne got hurt. Maybe it's because he keeps fumbling or turning it over. He keeps fucking up, but he's just a rookie. And I'm pretty sure Tank Bigsby could have got it in from the 1 yard line. Pretty sure he could have got it in from the 1. And the Jazz go on to play the Texans next week. They're home on the 24th. The Texans, they're not that good of a team. They lost against the Colts. They have a rookie quarterback. They got Bryce Young. The Jags should be able to win this game and show people what they've been predicting. Trevor Lawrence should be able to do his thing. Their defense is looking solid, so they should be able to hold up. And if they don't, we'll have to take them down a notch. They won't be able to be talked with those top teams if you can't beat the Texans. You should have won this game. The Jags are now 1-1. The Chiefs go on to play the Bears next week. They survive. Man, tell me what you think. Tell me what the Jaguars could have done better. And on to the next week.